Good morning, guys. Chris Link here, and yes, I am trying out my PDO Threads today with Priscilla at Dr. Steckler's office, and I am letting Priscilla, who is the PA here, do some more threads on me. Now, she has previously done 2 threads. These are barbed threads. She did one here and she did one here to lift my jowl, which I'm very pleased with, and that was about 3 weeks ago. So today, what we're back to do, you see it right here. This is what we want. We want to see this lifted. We want to see some of this taken away. I've got some friends that are saying that, it may be getting close to time for a neck lift. I'm going to take several pictures so you can see my little waddle that's happening right there. So we're going to try PDO threads down here to see if we can pull and tighten, as you see when I just do that. See how much it just goes away? So we're going to try that today with Priscilla at Dr. Steckler's office, and she is a PA, pardon my zit there. And I will, we're gonna have somebody video the procedure. So if you're squeamish, you might wanna, click off, but we're gonna let her show us the entire procedure, go through the entire procedure, and then I will update on a daily basis as to how much they hurt, any bruising, anything like that. So if you're curious, stick around. Glad you're here. We'll be right back.
Good morning. My name is Priscilla Resser. I'm the PA here at the Mississippi Center for Plastic Surgery with Dr. David Steckler. And today we are going to be doing some PDO threads, which are polydeoxyethane suture, but they have barbs on them, so they give a lifting effect. It's the only thing that we have to truly lift the face or the neck without creating an incision or doing a face or neck lift. You can use filler, but usually that adds volume to the face and doesn't give a true lift. And with this, it's just a small suture that goes in, dissolves, and it causes your body to form collagen and scar tissue around it. And so the longer it stays in, the more it actually lifts, and it lasts about a year. And so it's just an appointment, just like you come in for a filler. But we're gonna talk about, for Chris, what we're going to do today. So tell us, what your concern area is.
Okay, today what we're going to be hopefully fixing is this neck area. I'm trying to hold off on a neck lift, but as you see, I get this nice little turkey neck waddle. Dun, da, 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 da. So I'm hoping that these PDO threads will be able to slightly pull this up, and we'll be able to hold off on that neck lift for a little while.
Okay, so what we have to do first is kind of find your vector. So everyone is a little bit different because everyone's anatomy is different, but it looks like this is your vector here on this side. And so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and give you just a little shot of lidocaine, and where the lidocaine goes will be the entry point for the thread. And then we'll also do the vector on this side. Now, as you can see, this side of her neck is a little bit heavier. So sometimes we need a little bit more of a lift or support on the heavier side. No one is symmetric, so it is normal to be asymmetric. But this is not a neck lift. This is not a face lift. It's a subtle lift that we can do in office that is minimally invasive. So on this side, looks like closer to the jawline would be her vector. So what I'm gonna do first, clean a little bit and just go ahead and give her that little numbing shot. So deep breath, little pinch. Here's a little bee sting. Perfect.
Not bad at all. That was good.
And then we'll go ahead and do like that a little bit better. So a little pinch, deep breath, and exhale to bee sting. Just a little bit of lidocaine to numb where the entry point will be. And that is it. Okay.
Okay, so I've been numbed. Can't feel anything. She did an amazing job on that. She's going to get another thread because she thinks that she might need multiple. I do sleep on this side of my, I sleep on this side, which means I have more pulling. I have more heaviness over here. Everybody, if I can try to get you to understand, get one of those contour pillows. Try to sleep on your back as best you can. Makes a huge difference. I'm going to do a video on one of the new pillows that I've got. It is not a Sleep and Glow. I found another pillow that was better than a Sleep and Glow. Then I'm going to do a video on that as well. That is an amazing pillow that helps me stay straight up and down. But at age 53, I've done a lot of sleeping on that side. So, okay, she's going to be coming back in, and we're going to be doing my neck threads. Stick around.
So, we're going to go ahead and get you cleaned up. And this is just HIPAA cleanse diluted with a little bit of saline, but I like to have the skin completely cleaned here.
And as we see, I came in with no makeup whatsoever, unfortunately.
You're still gorgeous.
You're so sweet. Thank you. I have to say, my sweet Mariah is our cameraman for today, our camera woman for today. So if anybody is looking for a new esthetician, Mariah is your girl, if you can get in. I have to say that, if you can get in. Make your appointment now for 2023.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make our entry port. So she is numb here with lidocaine, so all she should feel is a little bit of pressure. How are you doing?
Feel nothing.
So just a small entry port. Now we will be going in with the thread. And it's on a cannula, so it's not quite as uncomfortable as going in with a needle, but it is a lot of pressure. And so she will feel that. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to just take a really deep breath for me, okay? I'm gonna feel all this pressure here. Ready, deep breath in. Skin's a little slippery. I'm gonna come all the way to that midline there. And then what I'm gonna do here is engage that thread right where I want it. There we are. Make sure it's very engaged. And then we're going to do the lift. So you can see here how much we lift. Now, in a neck lift, we would be able to tack this behind the ear. But here, we're allowing this thread to just engage on the skin itself. So we will see how much the skin will allow us to lift, which you have beautiful, healthy skin, so cute. And then we will engage again. Sometimes you'll feel that popping of those barbs engaging.
I think I'm so nice and numb, I don't even feel them.
Okay, so that is one side. So you can see it's just lifted a little bit tighter. And now we're gonna go do that other side. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and clean the skin on this side with the HIPAA and saline. Just wanna make sure that we clean all around the area we will clean. And now I'm gonna make my entry port just like I did on the other side. And she should just feel a little bit of pressure here because she's numb from the lidocaine.
Felt absolutely nothing.
Good. And now my cannula. So a little bit of bleeding just because that's where we went in with the needle. So I want you to take a deep, deep breath in. Lots of pressure here. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Just getting to that first part of the dermis is a little bit more pressure. And come all the way interior. Feels good right there. And so you can almost see where the thread is starting to engage to the dermis, and then we will engage it even more. And now this is the fun part. You want to see the lift. So you can see here how much we lift it with that thread. And then of course, we are reliant on the skin to fully engage and give that little lift. And as I mentioned earlier, this side is a little bit worse. Just a little more lax, it's not worse.
Well, I do sleep on that side, so that's probably
And this is your sun side.
my sun side. Oh, that's another point. Because we drive and the sun comes in on this side. So this side, I don't know, maybe I should be doubling up on my sunscreen over here. Who knows?
So we are gonna do one more little thread, lifting thread on this side. So I'm just gonna do that little shot of lidocaine one more time, just to give it a little extra lift, okay? A little burn. Great job. You are very tough.
Tough. I've had a few things done, right? YouTube, my YouTube watchers know I've had a few things done. So if you haven't checked out my CO2 laser video, y'all be sure to go check that one out. I'll link it somewhere around so y'all can check that one out too, in the 7-day recovery. Almost at 1 million views on that one.
Wow. Little pressure for another entry point. And sometimes we can use the same entry point, and sometimes we have to get it a little more focused on that trouble area. And so, coming in again with this cannula. Deep breath here. A little pressure and discomfort. Only if we could just leave the thread in and just put it in our ponytail, that would be the best lift, but we will lift here, just like this, retract the skin back, and give it a little trim. And so in your case, we have the skin as tight as it will lift. You could possibly do maybe another thread or two in a month or two. But in your case, the skin is as tight as it can be, but this is a muscular band here, and it's your platysma. And over time, we get a diastasis in the platysma. And so the only way to pull that back together and get it really tight is a platysmoplasty. But besides that band that wants to hang down and be stubborn for us, we have the skin much tighter.
Wonderful. Can you tell the difference?
Yeah, I'm ready for mine.
What you think? Mariah's ready for hers. Good, good. Can I have a mirror?
Yes.
Let me take a look.
Take a little peek. And so just know that muscular band is still there. But do you see how much cleaner the jawline is? How much softer this fat pad is that lies right here?
Definitely. Wonderful.
And
I love it.
As it heals, the body responds to PDO suture by forming that collagen and scar tissue around it. And so it actually lifts even a little bit more.
Wonderful.
And you're starting to get a little swollen and puffy, but it should be better by tomorrow or the next day.
That'd be good. And then what do I take? What is my protocol for recovery?
So you might be a little bit sore for the next few days. You can take Tylenol or ibuprofen as you need it. I do prefer my patients to sleep on their back for 2 nights because we don't want anything to get disengaged. And so if you can sleep on your back, that is preferable.
Talked about that.
Yes, and then also if you sleep on your side, you'll notice when you wake up that side's a little more sore. But you just want to be gentle cleanser, no exfoliating or anything really aggressive that might be pulling down on those threads because it might make it a little bit more sore. But avoid really large bites or wide mouth opening for yawns. Hamburgers is what I always say.
The singing might be, is it as severe as when we did these about opening my mouth? Because I do have to sing in 2 days. So
she didn't tell me this.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's mainly the chewing. So
Okay.
because some of the facial expressions, but the chewing muscles will affect the neck a little bit more, and so you might be a little bit more sore. So you might want to take some ibuprofen after.
Okay, but I can still sing.
Yes, you
Okay.
can. You
All right.
definitely can.
Thank you, Miss Priscilla. I love it, love it, love it. And y'all just be tuning in because I'm going to show you what I look like first thing in the morning. And then we're going to do a video of the next 2 weeks and then show you how it tightens up over the next couple of months. So thank you again.
Of course.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.